I am not just a matchmaker, like connecting you with someone who is ready to settle down or help you to locate that your life partner. I offer other services, which entails counseling you in terms of your relationship or your marriage. If you're going through some kind of difficult, season or time in your marriage, even in your relationship. I have told some of you over time that before you sign that your divorce paper, just give your partner that chance of speaking to me. This page has been helping a lot of people. The only challenge there is time. Because when I pick a matter, I see to the end that will resolve it. That's why sometimes many of you call me and you can't reach me. But don't worry, I'm working on something nice. I'm working on something that will give me time to speak to many of you. So I want to apologize to those of you, my team members, who have been trying so hard to reach me. Try again. I'll pick. I will try and pick. Even if I'm not picking, I will try and drop message. Let me advise you, my dear sister. You see what you're going through. You are not the only one. A lot of women have gone through this because they've invested so much in a relationship. So moving on becomes very difficult. I want to tell you a story. There was a lady, that was 2020. Let me say 5 years ago, not really up to 5 years, but just 4 years plus. She was dating this guy. They've dated for a long time. She has actually invested so much on this relationship. And 2020, she said she was going to marry this guy. And two of them were planning their wedding. So during that wedding time, there were a lot of red flags. We could see it, but the lady wasn't. I tried to speak to her. Are you sure? Few days before the wedding, I had this one-on-one talk with her. I said, why are you rushing? Why? I know you have invested so much time on this guy and energy and everything. Are you sure of this relationship? Sometimes relationship coach, they usually don't tell people, leave your marriage, leave your partner, leave this. One of the best things they do is to highlight those red flags, reminding you of the things they've noticed in your journey, and then allow you to make your final decision. But in this lady's case, I have highlighted every necessary thing that a normal human being is supposed to know and say, this is red flag for me. This marriage will not work. Because of my personal relationship with her, I had to go straight to the point. I didn't have to sugarcoat it anymore or try to. I told her, I said, this marriage, with the little I know about marriage, I don't think this thing will work. She said, no, I shouldn't be negative. It will work. There is no perfect marriage. This, blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, no problem. I support you. And that was it. So 2020, they got married. And then 2021, they started having issue. Guess what? It is the same exact thing I highlighted for her. That was what was causing the problem. She couldn't tell me because she knew I told her these things. So she was hiding it. But she has a way of coming to my sister to explain to my sister. She was talking to people, this, that. I was hearing from people, but she wasn't coming straight to me to tell me. And I know why. Along the line, 2022, she finally came to me and told me she's divorcing her husband. So that means the marriage was just a year. They got married 2020. And then 2021, they were already having issue. And 2022, they decided to go their separate ways. That's like 2 years or so. Not really up to 2 years. And I can tell you that within that 1 year, 2 years, they got married. I don't think there was any day they had peace in that home. Now, my question is it no better for you to say, let me stay, let me not marry, than for you to see those red flags and say, because I have invested my money, my time, my energy in this relationship, I'm not going to let it go? Which one do you prefer? So my advice to you, my darling, is it's not the time that you have invested. If God has opened your eyes to see red flags, even if you have dated this man for 4 years or you have dated this lady for 5 years, my brother, run. Broken relationship is far better than broken marriage. I have seen women who say, oh, let me stay with my husband, let me be patching it. 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, only for her to divorce 40 years later. Which of them is now better? Living when you are still strong and could look for someone else at that time, or wait until you are now very old? All right, which one do you think is better? The time and energy you spend on relationship is not the issue. The issue is, will it work? So, the decision is all yours. If you are single, you are searching, join my live stream as I'm going live right now. Let me connect you with someone who is ready to settle down. I'll see you on my live stream. Bye.